And next thing you know, my office calls me and said, TK, we just got a call saying you're doing donuts in a brand new asphalted parking lot in South Ajax. And I was like, what the hell? In the beginning, they try to sell realtors things. They're like, oh, you need this website. Oh, you need these pens. You need this. You need these hats. And if you don't have golf shirts with your name on it, you're not a realtor. You're not able to go out there and let people know about it. So like, did you buy into that in the beginning where you were just like spending money going, what am I doing here?
And the thing is, like, you don't know even like what the best route to go is, right? Because you have like $1,500 website options, you have $500 options, you have like go and try and do it on your own options, and like you need to understand like what are you trying to do, what are you trying to achieve, what's the long term, short term, what's going to actually give you an ROI, right? So yeah, yeah,
I think it's funny from the non-realtor's perspective, the shit that you guys spend money on and send people is absolutely insane. And I promise you, like wearing your team t-shirt, I mean, there's one person noticing it, right?
yeah,
It's like when you look in the mirror, I think
yeah.
nobody cares
Speaking of
about that stuff.
t-shirts,
But
speaking of
the
t-shirts,
best one, yeah, speaking of t-shirts, but the best one is when a guy with like a
nice.
minivan, like a really crappy minivan, wraps it and puts his face all over it. That's my favorite because we all want to hire that guy for sure.
I had the magnets because back then the wrap was like a new thing, but I had the
Right.
magnets. So I had all the magnets and bumper
Crooked
stickers and all
magnets.
sorts of stuff. It was brutal until one day I went into a parking lot and I drove around the parking lot to do like a U-turn because I had to go in, turn around and come back. Right. And so I went in, there was like no anything. It was just a wide open parking lot. And I turned around and I came back in, did a big, huge circle. So I didn't have to like 3-point turn, use the brakes, whatever. So I drove out. And next thing you know, my office calls me. They said, TK, we just got a call saying you're doing donuts in a brand new asphalted parking lot in South Ajax. And I was like, what the hell? But that's what, like, they were upset because I guess they just paved it and I was driving on it. I don't really know. It definitely wasn't doing donuts. And they definitely had no
Yeah.
signs out. And I took the magnets off my car. I
Yeah.
said, listen, I'm not
No
going to
more
drive around and get any
magnets.
more of these phone calls, people telling me I'm doing donuts or not. Right. So anyways, I
That
got
was
it.
a big philosophy when we started our team, was like, we didn't want to be, our name and associates and something like that, because like it's for us, it's hard to grow in that. And I think it's hard for agents. I mean, everyone gets in this industry to be like entrepreneurs on their own. And when you're joining a team, you want to be able to provide a bit of that. And if it's just your name, like if it's just Cody Tritter team, it's really hard for people to jump into the branding on it. So that's why we jumped more into the Rep YYC. So we're branding our city, but we're real estate partners, and it's at least somewhat sexy for people to jump on and wear versus, my name.
You
Sure.
got an opportunity in the beginning to brand yourself, and whether it's a name or a team name or whatever it is, like that's your chance. You're not going to do 10 years with
Yeah.
Cody Tritter and then all of a sudden go rep
Change it.
YYC and
Yeah.
think that that's going to be a great idea. So yeah,
Yeah.
start with what makes sense. And I think I kind of agree with that. For a team starting out, you want to encourage people to be all on the same team working together, and it's not just like TK Butler, glory fan base, team. Then you're better off to just make a team that makes sense. And you got to build the brand, though. That's the thing. Name is your brand, face is your brand.
And I think it's changed so much too, right? Because like what a team was even 10 years ago versus like there weren't teams like 15 years ago. It was such a different dynamic then. And so like it made more sense to maybe have that like, that feel of like an associates and a group or bigger group like that. But now in the more like digital team space, the more, the real brokers, the EXPs, where you've got the bigger silos and bigger teams, it's harder to brand it around one person versus like a bigger group within,
Yeah. What brokerage are you with?
Real broker.
Real broker. That's the brokerage. Okay. And
Yeah. Real
yeah, so
broker.
you're talking about teams, like, and how they're growing and all that kind of stuff, and different dynamics of it all. I mean, I think today the main thing really is that everybody can say they have a team. Everybody can say,
Yeah.
I got a team, I got, this many people. You got individual agents, or like me and my team, and it's like the admin at the office and all that kind of stuff.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got anything from one of these clips. And if you want to see some more, press something on the screen here. Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.